and you're gonna have them fighting over a title or wrestling over a title, whatever you want, whatever you want to put in. That's why they're doing it, right there.
Yeah. Yep. So I think we can all agree that Goldberg will win in less than 3 minutes. Aries commentary.
Real quick, Jericho's stuff last night was freaking unbelievable. The Tom Brady thing was great.
Oh, the Tom Brady, yes.
Yeah, I was really hoping it was going to be Jericho and Goldberg. I didn't really get on this little thing right now, but I did it last night because in WCW, Jericho wanted to face Goldberg, but WCW would never give it to him. I just thought that would have been so cool if it was Goldberg Jericho to get like a little story going, just for even if it's for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think that would have been interesting.
And Goldberg with the U.S. title again, that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we touched on that. Oh, we have finally Emelina will be debuting next week on Raw. So that should be interesting to see how she debuts and what she actually does. If she has a match or.
Seriously, Bayley better not win the title next week. Seriously, she better not.
She won't. There's no way.
Not, please, God, no. Because
I think Emelina get involved in the match
again.
Yeah.
Please don't make this a Sasha thing all over again, where Sasha wins on Raw, then Charlotte wins it back at the pay-per-view. I mean, that'd be
I think
stupid.
Bayley's gonna win it. She's gonna win it on a pay-per-view.
I hope so, like because it's just so stupid to keep doing it over.
So let's not touch too much on Raw because we have a SmackDown and the Elimination Chamber to touch on. So let's just kind of wrap it up on Raw. We had Jericho and Zayn U.S. title match. Jericho retains. I think we can all agree that it was a really good match. Do you think we'll see a rematch on the pay-per-view?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I thought this would have been on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, you figured it would have been.
Since he's giving it away for Raw it's just that's another problem I have with Raw. These giveaway matches that should be on pay-per-views, like Joe and Reigns, should not have happened last night. It should have been like a pay-per-view or something. Just give it away randomly on a random episode of Raw. I mean, they could have a better build-up for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, before we touch on SmackDown and the Elimination Chamber, Seth Rollins injury update. The latest, what I've heard, that the match between him and Triple H is still going on. It's still supposed to happen. They expect him to be able to go for WrestleMania. I'm not sure how the hell that's going to happen. If I was the WWE, I would not let this happen. I would save this match for SummerSlam. Let the match happen at SummerSlam.
Or something?
I'm sorry?
Huh?
He tore his MCL?
Yeah, he tore his MCL, yeah.
So he can be back.
Yeah, he can be back. It's not as worse as an ACL tear, but I mean, it's still.
Would that be kind of pushing it, or did he come back? It's April 4th or 5th or something like that is WrestleMania. I mean, man, that's.
It would be definitely a risk.
A little over a month.
It'd be definitely he should not return. I think he should return the night after WrestleMania on Raw. Because you know how crazy stuff always happens on Raw. So the night after WrestleMania, have him debut again, not debut, but show up on Raw. Maybe he attacks Triple H. Then maybe you can have this match at SummerSlam or something where something along the lines of that. Who did Joe face on Raw? He faced Roman Reigns. Just go back on YouTube and check it out. It was actually a pretty decent match if you have the time to go check it out. Since we already touched on it, we're moving on.
People should check out that slow-mo thing WWE put out. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that as well. So let's touch on SmackDown Live and on the Elimination Chamber itself. That is this Sunday as well. 3 women's matches on the pay-per-view card. That's actually that's different for a change. Then women's matches on there. We have Mickie James versus Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss versus Naomi for the title, and also we have Nikki Bella versus Natalya, one-on-one. I don't think there's any stipulation involved yet. Excuse me, unless they add one the night of the pay-per-view. My question for you guys is, which match are you most looking forward to seeing? Out
Out of the 3 women? Okay.
We'll go with first, Justin.
Man, that's a good question. I'm gonna say Naomi and Alexa Bliss just because it's for the title.
Okay.
Even though there hasn't really been that much build up to them, but still, I mean, I'm still looking for that one the most.
Do you think this is for both of y'all? Do you think there will be a title change this Sunday?
No.
I agree with you.
For me, I'm actually looking more forward to even because we've seen Alexa and Naomi wrestle before. I believe even for the title. Maybe it wasn't for the title, but we've seen when Becky first got injured, they were wrestling back and forth a little bit. So I'm more looking forward to Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. We haven't really seen Mickie James wrestle in a one-on-one match yet in a long time in the WWE, unless you count NXT. But I think her and Mickie James cut a great promo tonight too, and that was really good.
She did.
I mean, I would love to see. I'm really more looking forward to Mickie James and Becky Lynch match, just because I haven't seen it before and it's something different.
Yeah, that should be a really good match. I agree with you on that.
You're looking forward to it as well?
I'm looking for actually the most one. I'm actually Natalya and Bella. Nikki Bella. I'm actually curious to see how this match turns out and how
this feud has been very good. I mean, they were trading shots today. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a little annoying. I think they went a little too far with those two on the freaking little interviews they did. It was like, okay, we don't really need to see this, but yeah. I don't know. I think the hometown curse, it could cost her because she is from Arizona, so maybe
the feud is boring. Of course you think the feud is boring.
Hey, you think Bray Wyatt is the worst out of everyone in the chamber too?
Right. So, okay, next question for you guys. Let me mark that off. Oh, tag title match. I'm not really going to touch too much on SmackDown since we have the pay-per-view this weekend, but there was a 12-man tag match on SmackDown Live. It wasn't bad, but it was just kind of, let's throw them all together. It was kind of weird actually seeing the Ascension one. It was finally actually, they're not a bad tag team. They're just played that way on TV. I don't know why they make them. Anyways.
They killed them during the original debut. I mean, they really did. The Raw, whoever was behind, they killed them when they first started. So
yes, they did.
They were so dominant in NXT. I mean, they never lost the. I don't remember when they lost the tag titles. I think it was to Lucha actually, but yeah, I mean they were great. And then actually, that threw me. I was like, "Whoa, they won!" I mean, maybe they'll do something with these guys, but who knows?
Do you think there will be a title change, tag title change that is, this Sunday at Elimination Chamber? We'll go with you first, Dave.
Only if there's a new team added to this tag team turmoil. That'd be the only way. If it's like the Revival added to it or something, that'd be the only way. I think honestly, other than the Usos, the rest of the teams are a bunch of jobbers. Honestly, they really are. They're just a bunch of jobber teams. Other than the Usos, that's it. They're good tag teams. Don't get me wrong out there, but they're not. They're not on the level of American Alpha or the Usos. None of these teams are.
Nope.
No. The Ascension could have, but they were just they've been horribly booked. Wow. So, yeah, you're right about that. I don't think there'll be a title change.
Tag team as well until he got injured, but they're okay. I mean, they fit. But yeah, I mean, other than the Alpha and the Usos are really the only legitimate tag team who are really any good. Unless you want to bring up a tag team from NXT, like the Revival, that would be the only way that would really help the tag team division on SmackDown.
Right. What about you, Justin? Tag title change this Sunday?
No, I don't see that happening for a while.
Revival should be a surprise team. Yeah, they'd be nice if there was if American Alpha won and the last group was the Revival. But it'd be interesting to see how if that does happen this Sunday.
It's like all of Triple H's favorites end up on Raw. They never end up on SmackDown.
Right, that's true. Let's see. Let's get to the. Oh, actually, they announced on SmackDown Live that there'll be Randy Orton versus Luke Harper. That should be a good one. Looks like Luke has finally moved on from the Wyatt family. I'm wondering how they're going to book him. I wonder if this is going to be kind of like a let's see how they do an experiment. If he does well, we'll keep him. If not, then we're going to move on. Keep him back with the Wyatt family. We'll see.
He's already before. It's not like it's his first time. I mean, he had it back with the Authority when he beat Ziggler for the IC title. I mean, he had a decent heel run as a singles competitor. This is a face run, it seems like they're going with, which I think would be
that's going to
good.
be interesting. Yeah,
I think he would do good as a giant monster face type thing. What they're doing with him.
It's going to be interesting to say the least. All right, big finale tonight. Was a fatal four-way match between Miz, Corbin, AJ, and Dean Ambrose. Not a bad match. Started SmackDown, which was kind of interesting. Well, of course, you have to have Cena last. And I guess what am I saying? Not interesting at all. Elimination Chamber itself. We have Miz, Corbin, AJ, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, and Bray Wyatt. We'll go with you first, the bizarre one, Dave. Who walks out? The Elimination Chamber as your champion.
I guess you would be the Elimination Champion if you win.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking Bray before, but after the way they did that match tonight with Cena and Orton, if Cena or Orton would have won straight up clean, then I would have been like, okay, this match is done and over with. But it didn't happen that way, so I mean, I really would love to see Bray win the title, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Unless Cena is taken out early, I just don't see anyone beating Cena. I mean, it would be pointless to have him lose the title this early after just winning it 2 weeks ago. Last week. I mean, it'd be pointless. So
I agree with that.
I think Cena's keeping the title, unfortunately.
What about you, Justin?
Oh, yeah. No, I think Cena retains, no question.
All right, here's another question before I get to my guests. Who's the first to get eliminated?
Ooh.
You first, Bizarre one.
Okay, I think it depends. If you start off with, say, The Miz and Corbin, I mean, The Miz could go a while, but I think it'd be hilarious, especially the way the Fatal 4 went tonight, if he was the first one eliminated. But honestly, wouldn't be shocked if it was John Cena and Styles who started it off, but you never know. With Cena, you might not want him to get hurt, so he might as well be the last one to come out. But I wouldn't be surprised if Styles is actually starting the chamber with somebody, just because they like him to go and prove that he's the best. So
you have who going out first?
Out first.
Who? I'm sorry?
Miz.
All right, what about you, Justin?
Now, for me, I have Ambrose going out first because he's already the Intercontinental Champion, so he's not going to win the damn world title. I just think he goes out first.
Right. I agree.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to those two, honestly. Ambrose and Cena, Intercontinental Champion versus the World Champion going toe-to-toe. I would not be surprised at that at all. That'd be actually really cool.
Yeah, I want to say Corbin will be the final two. I think because he's getting that face push. And before I get one more question, what do you think about this? It looks like it's a face push.
I know, right?
It does.
Push.
That's
Do you? I don't know.
He's going to be a tweener.
Has he ever been a face?
No. Even in NXT, he was like this bad. I'm going to beat up all your indie guys. And now it's like you don't know when to shut up and all that. And it's like, wow. I mean, even last week I commentary, and it's like.
It looks like they're setting up a feud between him and The Miz. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But it definitely kind of has that face turn feel to it.
I was just going to say. Cool about SmackDown is because I think we all thought this. Oh, we're gonna get a tag match, and then it was a Fatal 4. I'm like, whoa, cool, I like it.
Yeah, it was nice not to get a tag match. I think Yeah, I agree with you guys on the. It wouldn't make sense if John Cena lost it after he just won it, but maybe he's going. He is supposed to be filming again, right? Correct.
Yeah,
And
after WrestleMania.
maybe they wanted to get this title record at the Royal Rumble, get it out of the way, to get so many butts in the seats, anyways, and then because he still has to set the record, and that'll be another, you know, extravaganza in itself. So him losing it, I kind of see it happening. I think he's going to lose it. I think it's going to be to Bray Wyatt. I think Bray's going to win, and I think it's going to be by the help of Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton's going to help somehow, some way, somehow. Randy Orton's going to get involved in this match, and
This is what I hate about the WWE, really, stuff like this. This is the same reason John Cena's even near the title, because they go, him and Orton and him and Edge went back and forth with the title. You win it this month, I win it next month. You win it this month, I win it next month. It's like over and over. That's the reason he has a 16 title reigns. It's like if he loses in 2 weeks and wins it back at WrestleMania or something like that, it's like it's just so stupid.
If they were gonna have that exact match at WrestleMania, they wouldn't have had the match tonight. It makes no sense for them.
If it would have been a straight up match, no interference, nothing, and one of them won, then I would say yes. But the way they ended like that. Like they could do a build. Cena and Orton. The last time they faced each other on SmackDown, Cena won, but he had help a little bit. So I mean, Cena would kind of have the edge going into the match, and I think Orton wins the match. Cena goes off and makes his movies, and Orton is your champion for the next few months.
I don't know. I just think Bray Wyatt. It's his time, and I think the rumors were going around that it's supposed to be Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. And Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble kind of like certified that for me, that it's going to be Bray Wyatt finally winning his world title.
Bray Wyatt just to win the title, just to lose it.
Because they're going to want – I'm just curious to see if it does happen, how they're going to book the match and how they're going to book the storyline between the two guys.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah, but I would hate the title and then just to lose it a month later at WrestleMania. I like him to get a little bit of a run with the title.
Yeah, me too, but it makes sense storyline wise because you can't keep. As much as I don't mind Randy Orton in the Wyatt family, you can't keep him there forever. So
you do with this though, instead of having it until WrestleMania, have Orton win the title at WrestleMania. And then Bray saying, Randy, you must give me the title. And you can have a story built with those two after WrestleMania, so you keep people more interested after WrestleMania. And then Randy refuses to give Bray the title. I think that would be a cool little story after, and the other pay-per-views coming up, they could build with him, Bray and Randy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Elimination Chamber is booked.
Yes,
after that, it's going to be road to WrestleMania after that. So...
Yeah, we also got a handicap match.
Yeah, from then on, it's going to be better Raws, hopefully, and better SmackDowns have been good. Better Raws, and then better storylines, and then we'll finally start seeing what WrestleMania is going to look like, and then it should be interesting from there. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up tonight's show. We had quite a bit of viewers tonight, so we appreciate that tonight. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back this Sunday night again for Elimination Chamber review. Again, like I said, once we hit 100 hearts on Periscope, 100,000 hearts on Periscope, I'll be doing another review. How do you join? Join what? You follow. Just hit the follow button. And then we'll be back on Sunday night after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And talk what happened. Hopefully we see title changes and some good matches, of course. So we thank everybody for joining us, and we'll be back this Sunday. Thank you, everybody.
So are we doing another